in comments. All right? And we don't take it off. We don't delete it. And we certainly don't block him. Why? Because to us, he's a big joke. Just like his whole life has been a big joke, he's a big joke. He made a video where he's playing guitar, and I see why he didn't make it. I see why he didn't make it as playing guitar. The guy can't play, but he swears he gets down.
He's tone deaf.
Yeah, he is.
I got something real quick. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 5, verse 26. This is the interpretation of the thing. Many, the Most High hath numbered thy kingdom and finished it. Tekel, thou art weighed in the balances and are found wanting. Perez, thy kingdom is divided and given to the Medes and the Persians. Now this was Daniel reading the interpretation of this particular language to the king, which was actually Nebuchadnezzar's grandson, and he basically was letting them know, Belshazzar, yep, basically letting them know that look, your kingdom, you've been found wanting, you've been weighed, your kingdom is up. You know, right? You're undisciplined, and your kingdom is basically taken away from you and given to the Medo Persians. Now, in this time, Esau, your kingdom is going to be taken away from you and given to who? To us, the Israelites, beginning with Yahushua on down. That's why it says in the same book, Daniel 7:18, it says, "But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever." So your kingdom is going to be taken away from you, Rothschild, that you fought tooth and nail with deceit and robbery and death and murder and all that, and every underhanded thing you could have done.
Yep.
All this money and time and effort and sweat that you spent on building your kingdom up, you're going to just lose it overnight, and it's going to be given to us. You know, matter of fact, there's another scripture.
While you get that scripture, I just bringing this information I found on Sylvan. It says, he is former CEO of Positive ID Corp, which was called Very Chip. It says number 3 on
what is it called now? So the name is no longer Very Chip. It's
no,
what?
It's Positive ID Corp.
You know what? Do me a favor right quick. Copy and paste that, and let's see what happens with that.
And so I'll read this real quick while Elder Gabar is looking for that. This is Ecclesiasticus 10 and 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. So basically your kingdom is going to be taken away from you and given back to its rightful owners, beginning with the Lord Yahushua and us. You know, we're going to take the next kingdom that's coming. So don't worry about the Chinese taking over. Don't worry about learning Mandarin and all that crap. Learn about getting some skills and playing a guitar or dancing or something, you know, because learn how to pick cotton, learn how to be out in the sun. Yeah, dig ditches with your hands, with your teeth, because you're not going to have any instruments in the kingdom. You're going to be digging by hand, by teeth. You're going to have to find a piece of rock or something on the side of the road the Egyptians didn't give us straw to build a mortar. We ain't gonna give you shit. You know, you're gonna dig with your tongue, with your elbows. If you ain't got no hands, you're gonna dig with your shoulder. Whatever you got to do to dig those holes in those ditches, because you're gonna be doing a lot of digging, boy.
Oh, here we go.
You got something?
Yeah, starting to find stuff now.
And why is that? Why is that? Why are you starting to find stuff?
Because he dig.
Because you labored to produce. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right. Hey, you know, research.
And the thing is, you guys in GMS, man, now we're getting on guys in we getting on our own guys. You know, that's why you guys are still here. It is 12 weeks, and we still didn't get all the leaders bringing their tests on Daniel 11 chapter. But there were these great scholars that knew the scriptures. Yes, I'm over the elders, you know. Come on, man. You got the Urim and the Thummim now, man. You got the web.
Yeah.
You don't gotta go to the library no more.
Yeah.
And research, you got it right in front of you, man. You bring the library to you.
That's gone.
You don't need a great intelligence to figure this shit out, man.
Yeah, that's right.
All you gotta have is the desire, man. All you gotta do is be a philosopher, a lover of wisdom.
Yeah, that's right. This is from the New York Times, Saturday, May 25th, 2013. It says.
Today, goddamn, that's new. That's new news. That's new news. New news.
New news.
What they didn't say nothing about that on CNN today. What happened?
It's hot off the presses.
Positive ID Corporation. News about Positive ID Corporation, including commentary and archival articles published in the New York Times. Company information. Positive ID Corporation, Positive ID, is engaged in developing, marketing, and selling radio frequency identification systems used for the identification of people in the healthcare market. Positive ID is focused on providing health and security identification tools to protect consumers and businesses, operating in two segments: Health ID and ID Security. The company's Health ID segment is focused on the development of 4 products, which includes the glucose chip, the e-glucose, the Easy Check and Rapid Flu Detection System. Its ID Security segment includes the Identity Security suite of products sold through its National Credit Report.com brand and its HealthLink personal health record. In July 2011, the company completed the sale of substantially all of the assets of NationalCreditReport.com. On May 23, 2011, the company acquired all of its interests of microfluidic systems. So, basically, the first part is information dealing with the positive ID, dealing with the chip.
You the scripture say, "Watch as well as pray." You got to constantly check things out, because we didn't know that the former company Verichip was changed to Positive ID. That's the same company. They just changed the name.
That's it.
That's right.
See, they make it. It was Verichip once. Now it's Positive ID,
which is subdermal.
Right.
Which Positive ID is subdermal, meaning under the skin. So to positively identify someone, you put the chip under the skin.
Yeah, so, the bottom line is, they're letting you know every day that chip is being used for what? To identify people.
But see, what you have to understand is they're not, the reason why that's not on CNN, that's hot off the press. The reason that's not on CNN, because a lot of people are waking up to the fact, mainly a lot of Edomites. The ones that, outside of us and certain other groups, there's a lot of Edomites out there, the so-called born-againers, the patriots, the born-againers, because they all call themselves reading out of the Bible. And you know what? There's a reason why they know that that's coming. That's why they have to hide it. They have to put it on the 5th page of the New York Times or whatever, because they can't just bring it out into the open, because there's too many people out there that will identify it as being the mark of the beast. And that's why they paid off certain guys to go out of their way to say that the mark of the beast is not the chip. It's Christianity, it's sin, it's an embargo.
It's anything but.
It's anything but, because these guys got paid off.
Yeah, there's a report from the New York Times. This is dated September 11, 2007. It says, report of cancer hurts makers of chip implants. Basically, it says that shares of Applied Digital Solutions and of its public traded subsidiary Verichip, which is now Positive ID, which makes an implanted microchip for identifying people, fell sharply yesterday as investors reacted to a report this weekend. Now, keep in mind that was back in 2007, linking the tiny radio device to cancer. So, that's. Hey.
I got something real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, this is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 18. But the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. That's why Yahushua said, watch as well as